we're fired up that it's another sellout. We appreciate our fans buying the tickets. And I want to say this, I can't criticize our fans if they leave early. I can't criticize. I appreciate you buying the tickets. And I know sometimes I go to a ball game here on campus and I leave before it's over too, because I like to beat the crowd out and stay a while and this, that, and the other. Now the students, you know, I think they should stay. They got nothing else to do all night except party around a little bit. So they're going to be up half the night or all night anyway. So students, sing the alma mater with us. But the other people, we appreciate you buying the ticket. I have to say that. You look at these stadiums all around the country, they're not packed like ours. Somebody asked me the other day, how'd you guys get to be number 7 in the country? And I said, because Jadavion's Clowney hit was shown the whole offseason. And every voter said, well, he's probably going to do that every play of the game. He's going to disrupt every offense. Nobody can do anything against South Carolina. And it's not a one-man game. It's a team sport. I know Mark a little bit. He was the D coordinator when we played FSU in the Chick-fil-A Bowl after the 2010 season. Spent a little time with him there. He and Steve Jr. Know each other, I think, fairly well. I think Mark was on the staff out there maybe in 2000 when Steve Jr. was out there at Oklahoma. Yeah, we know him a little bit, and he's a good guy, really good guy, good coach, and he's it's a tough job there at Kentucky, especially right now, but they supposedly have one of the best recruiting classes going into next year, so maybe they're heading in the right direction.
Where do you think your team is mentally?
Mentally, well, we've had some down-to-the-wire games, so we're actually going to lighten up on the guys a little bit in practice as far as not beating them in the ground too much. But we're trying to just get fundamentally sound, which we obviously are not right now. But we're 3-1. That's where we are. If you want to know where we are, we're 3-1 and 13 in the country, which is flattering for the way we've played at times. But on the other side, we've played pretty well at times, you know. Prior to those long passes last week, UCF only had about 250 yards. And I think about the same with Vanderbilt. They didn't have hardly anything till all that stuff started happening. So we've got to prevent long passes where guys are out of position. So we got some coaching to do.
Steve, is tackling kind of a lost art these days? You guys seem to have a little bit of a trouble with it on Saturday, and what can you do to improve on that when you really teams can't really hit that much during the season?
What's a lost art?
Tackling.
Tackling.
Just basic tackling.
Well, it's fundamentals is what you try to teach, and obviously we're still teaching it. We can tackle the dummy out there. That dummy sits there. You go in there and you wrap up the dummy. Yeah, that's what you do. And you know, a lot of our guys are still going high and they slough off, and then we got guys just diving in there. They're not fundamentally sound. You know, I asked one of the linebackers, why are you going there and just give yourself up and whiff the guy? And he said, I was trying to a knockout shot. I said, well, I hope we don't teach that. So I asked Coach Botkin if we teach the knockout shot. He said, no. I said, well, you need to get that linebacker to quit doing that crap because it makes us all look pretty stupid. So we got some coaching to do, like I said. Some of these young linebackers have never played. You don't know what they're going to do till they go out there. And now we're trying to find out what to do. If you've ever coached, none of you've ever coached probably, but some of you know more about it than we do, but that's okay. There's guys that look good in practice, and they get in the game, they don't do a dang thing. They're just out there. And then there's some guys that may not do much in practice that when the game starts, the lights come on, they do something. And as coaches, that's what you have to find. You have to find out who can practice and who can play.
Steve, on Sunday, Connor was going to be out a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Did he wake up Monday, feel better, and then threw it around a little bit yesterday? And now he's
the trainer had him out 2 to 3 weeks. Yesterday, he threw a ball 60 yards. So, I don't know. You need to ask the trainer how he made such a miraculous recovery. That wasn't 60, but it was about 55, I would say.